I haven't made a video in a little while, and that's mainly because I just haven't really felt like it. Like, I don't know. But the reason I'm making one right now is because I can't procrastinate with it. Because see, I want to make it about this Picc line I got, and just a few minutes ago, I got my last dose of antibiotics through it, so I'm going to get it out either later tonight or in the morning. And so you might be wondering why I got the Picc line, and that's because, long story short, on Tuesday the 8th, so, yeah, basically a little over a month ago, I got a massive infection in this elbow. So then on the 9th, it was like just horrible, so I went to the hospital, and that night they cut it open and did emergency surgery, got out a whole bunch of the pus, and then I had to stay in the hospital until the 18th, exactly 4 weeks ago. Yeah, exactly 4 weeks ago is when I got out. And so I've been getting antibiotics through an IV for 5 weeks now. And the day that I was going home, on that 18th of September, they took out the IV that I had and replaced it with this Picc line, which, if you don't know what that is, it's basically an IV that goes in your arm, and the tube, instead of just sticking in a little bit, it goes all the way, follows one of your ribs, and goes right above your heart, which makes it easier to stay in and less irritating and stuff. So that's usually what they give to people when people go home but they still need antibiotics. And so every single day since that Friday, my parents have had to give me a dose of antibiotics every 8 hours. And so this is the amount of things that we used, because first they take an alcohol wipe and they sterilize the Picc line, because they take the orange cap off first, and then they put in a flush, and then they sterilize it again, put in the antibiotics, which takes 7 minutes, because if you do it in like 3 minutes, it's gonna destroy your kidneys, and 5 minutes gives me a stomach ache, so 7 minutes is enough that it doesn't hurt.
And we'll be done in 7 minutes.
And then another flush. And then heparin, which is an anticoagulant, like a blood thinner, so that I don't get blood clots in it, because that would be bad.
Last time you have to do it.
Yep.
And so that's not too bad, except for the fact that that means the absolute maximum theoretic amount of time that I could get uninterrupted sleep is 8 hours. We stretched it to 9 over the night, because it used to be that my dad would wake me at 5 in the morning because he has to go to work at like 5:30, so he'd wake up at 4 and then give me the stuff at 5. But that was terrible, just atrocious. And the dose before would be at 9 p.m. the last day. So we switched it, mainly because my dad is off work right now, so that he comes in at 8 and gives me the antibiotics, which for a growing big boy, 8 is still kind of early, and because I've been woken up at 8, we're currently on a week's worth of break for between first and second quarter for school right now. So I've slept in until at least 11:30 every single day of the break because oh man, I need my sleep, especially after barely sleeping at all in the hospital for a week and then having to get up at 8:30 for school for the next 4 weeks. So yeah, today I woke up at 1:30, so I am feeling a little more well rested. But back to the 4 syringes per dose and 3 doses a day thing. When you combine those two things, that's 12 syringes a day, which over the course of 4 weeks is this much, which is kind of a lot because this is a pretty deep box. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And turns out since I'm gonna be off the IV, I still need antibiotics, so I'm still going to take them by mouth. Let me get them right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to take 2 of these every 8 hours. So the thing with that is instead of having someone else wake me and then having to have the light on for 10 minutes at 8, I just have to set my alarm to wake up at 8 and take a couple of these bad boys, and then I can go back to sleep. Or for school days, not go back to sleep. So that's cool. I'm slowly transitioning to not having a whole bunch of bacteria partying in my elbow anymore. Because I got a little bit of infection in the bone there, which kinda sucks. But at least I got a pretty badass scar from it. Like, I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past month plus. It kind of sucked, but I can't say it hasn't been exciting or interesting. So, I mean, while I was in the hospital, it sure beat going to online school. So yeah, I'll try to get some more videos out because I haven't made one in like 11 months, and I honestly have absolutely no excuse because, you know, pandemic, social distancing. So I'm not really, yeah, I have no reason for not doing it. I just didn't feel like it. But yeah, if I want to, I'll make some more videos. So yeah.